everyone, Jackie here with Enjoying Life's Journey. Welcome back to the channel. Last month I shared with you my $25 Thanksgiving haul, and I mentioned I had two dishes in there that were really cheap and easy, and they only included 3 ingredients, and I had several of you request a video on basically how do I make them. So the first dish I'm going to share with you today is the cabbage bake. So it only consists of cabbage, potatoes, and country crock butter, margarine, whatever it is considered to be. The second dish is the cherry cobbler, and that consists of yellow cake mix, melted butter, and a can of pie filling. Cherries is what I like to pick, but you could pick any kind of pie filling if you wanted to. And that's it. So I'm going to share both of those with you in today's video. If you're interested in seeing how those came out for Thanksgiving, go ahead and take a look. So as you can see in the back here, I have potatoes already sliced. I'm just using these disposable pans. So I have 1 potato lining each pan, so 2 potatoes total. And then I just have a full cabbage here. These are super cheap, only about 50 cents when I bought it. So I'm just going to slice up this, just rough chop, doesn't need to be fancy. We just want to get them kind of bite-sized. Then we're going to take our country crock. We're going to put a couple scoops of this over the potatoes before we add the cabbage. Alright, so these pans are actually perfect size. About half of the cabbage will fit in each one. So we're going to put half in there. We'll finish chopping up the rest of this side of the cabbage, and that will fit nicely in the other side. I'm just going to put the rest of this butter, margarine, whatever you want to call it, all over everything. So I use the entire thing, and now it's time to put it in the oven, 350 degrees. And then I had it cooking for about 30 minutes, and then I go ahead and stir everything around. And the goal for me is I basically just keep baking it until the potatoes break with the fork. So as you can see, they're not ready, so I'm going to put them back in. So I believe it actually ended up taking closer to an hour for these to get done. So there they are. Just test it with your fork, and if they break, it's pretty good, so it has a nice texture to it. Now we're going to do the cherry cobbler. So you just need a yellow cake, a can of pie cherry mix, or you can get, if you want, get 2 cans. I just used 1. And then you're going to have a whole stick of butter, but you're going to melt it. So you want to make sure it's easy to stir into your ingredients here. First thing you're going to do is just empty the cake mix for the melted butter in there, and then you're just going to mix it up really well. I'm kind of going to make like a crust out of it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get just a pie pan or a cake pan, whatever it is that you have on hand, and I'm just going to line the bottom of it first with a little bit of this coconut spray Pam here, just so nothing sticks too bad. And then I'm just going to put a layer of this pie mix on top, kind of like a crust. Now for the pie fillings, we're going to put the cherries. We're just going to put the whole can on there. Like I mentioned, you could do 2, so you could split this up and have 2 going and use half of the cake mix for one, half for the other. And then you're just going to, what's left on there, I just sprinkle on top. You'll bake it at 425 degrees. And I believe I just followed the amount of time that was on the cherries, so I think it might have been about 45 minutes. There you go. Yummy! Thank you for watching. Those are 2 of the easy dishes that we like to make. They're great for any occasion. If you want to do them for the holidays coming up, let me know in the comments if you end up using either one of these recipes, or they're also really good on any day, anytime, for any reason as well. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!